Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another scene set in Vampire Requiem, a Requiem for London. Tonight, we set the scene on Chloe Brothers, whom has undertaken a rather important assignment, would never be called such a thing, from anyone. The guillotines, the lone verve, or probably from Chloe herself, but that is in effect what it is. A job, if you will. To track down and deal with a problematic young Invictus that has been known to frequent the Keeper's primary Elysium. Chloe, you have likely been staking out the Elysium, given that it's hardly safe for a Carthian to go in. It's really the only place the Invictus hold among the racks anymore. And the reason they can, and the reason they're able to exert so much influence over the rack even when they're not physically there, is largely due to the rather old kindred that resides in that very building across from you. It's a it is a nightclub of a very distinct cyberpunk aesthetic on the interior, but looks very Victorian on the outside. It's called the Nightshade Club, or Club Nightshade. And still managing to draw an audience even in these troubled and violent times. That is largely a result of kindred violence.
Kindred and violence.
You've also been joined by a friendly young Carthian, who's taken it upon himself to assist you whether you want it or not. I believe you've already met him, but if you haven't, he's a Nosferatu by the name of Chav.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Yeah.
My buddy.
Oh god, just unplug my headphones.
I still hear you. If it makes you feel better.
But yeah, he's wearing his hoodie and is skulking around the place with you. He doesn't really get particularly close to the nightclub though. He's very wary, even though he often disappears from your view, as the Nosferatu will want to do. He makes it very clear to you that going in there would be a pretty suicidal idea, and he loves suicidal ideas. So that's saying a lot.
That's who I. It'll be fun. It's an adventure.
Yeah. But yeah. In the meantime, you see that there's actually quite a heavy security presence around the place. But do you make any small talk with Chav while you wait to see if anything happens. You've probably been doing this for a few nights without much success. We don't really have many leads outside of the Elysium itself.
Yeah. Man, I could have been playing ball with my dog tonight.
Yeah.
Third night in a row, I have not taken him on a walk. That dog is gonna murder me in my sleep.
I could have probably been playing ball with your dog too. Oh, shit. I fucking hate jobs like these.
I hate stakeouts.
Nothing fucking happens.
For too long.
I like getting into places. Those are the fun ones. Or watching people. When shit's happening, at least. But nothing's happening. It's just a bunch of people walk into the club.
Walking
They're
out
all
of the
juice
club.
boxes. They'll walk out of the club substantially more drunk or less, or well, much more full of alcohol and much less blood.
All of that free blood.
All that free fucking blood. I want some of that free fucking blood.
The fuck, man.
Good.
Oh, some kid fucking Invictus that think he's the shit. And we're just gonna kick the shit out of him until he agrees that he's not the shit. Right?
Yeah, I think the boss wants him either captured or dead. I don't really know. I think she'll be happy either way.
I'll decide on the walkover. If he shows up tonight.
If he shows up, fucking hell. I mean, if he's not showing up tonight, I don't think he's ever going to show up. And what's it been like? Before fucking night, you know, he's got to show up to feed at some point.
Unless he's got a stash wherever in the basement he's fucking hiding in.
Yeah, I've tasted blood bags before. They taste like fucking garbage. And I mean, I say this as someone who had to sift through refuse in my living days.
Imagine how I feel when I go on my long trips.
Yep. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's got a herd. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. A lot of the first estate types do.
And nothing on if he has a haven somewhere around here, a house, apartment, a hole.
I mean, it'd be awfully fucking bold of him to have a haven around here at this point.
Her foot's tapping. I'm guessing they're probably like sitting on a bench or like some across the street.
Yeah, just skulking a side street, just looking vaguely suspicious, but too far away for anybody to actually bother with you.
She probably put on her rattier clothes, so that way she actually blends in the alley. Which means she's the third night in a row wearing the ratty clothes, which means she's starting to smell like the ratty clothes.
Oh yeah, Chav looks legitimately like a homeless person. He actually blends in quite well. But he's far enough away from the club that nobody actually walks over to him to show him off. He's across the street. He's not causing any trouble.
No.
But, yeah. So, you wait a good another hour or so.
Checking her watch that isn't actually on her watch. It's like that, checking that imaginary watch.
You just watch. You're literally counting the seconds.
I'm counting the seconds.
Yeah, this is a tedious fucking task. With a whole lot of nothing and a lot of bodies to keep an eye on. You have to keep your attention at the entrance at all times. At the same time, nothing is fucking happening at the entrance. You can't afford to miss him if he goes in, because if he walks in and out, then you basically missed perhaps your one opportunity for the week, and then it's back to square fucking one. It's a nightmare. But eventually, in an hour, you finally get your break. You do see him. He walks into the club. He's a he's a man of about average height and build, wearing a fairly tacky looking suit. His hair is oddly scruffy. He's got a fairly thin mustache just kind of cresting his lips. But despite his sort of aged fashion sense, he looks fairly young, at least by mortal standards. You know, looks like he could pass as in his late 20s, but perhaps because of his sort of his fashion sense and his chiseled face, looks like he's closer to his early 30s.
Oi, frat boy has showed up.
Huh? What? Where?
He just entered.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I'll cover. I guess I should run back. I'll cover back
I'll cover front.
in case someone tries to smuggle his ass out. You keep an eye on front. You have my number, so if anything goes down, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
Just see where he fucking goes. We shouldn't take him here. If not, I mean, he just points to the security out front. You know, yeah. And you have been in a city long enough to know that the security is not just club security. You have more than enough suspicion, like you have more than enough reason, to believe that these are armed individuals. Like they are packing real heat.
And I mean, I could take a beating. I can't take that much of a beating.
Yeah, you know this place is yeah, this place is locked down extremely tight. There is a very large security presence, pretty much all over the club, and actually sort of just in the surrounding block, really.
Mm-hmm.
Carries over quite a distance. It is quite the area. And not only that, they seem to have the authority to do it, or nobody has called them out on it. Not the public, and certainly not the authorities. So,
alright, get on back there. If it gets sketchy, you dip out.
Yeah. Do you take any vantage point? Do you leave like the opposite end of the street to see if you can find a different position? You know where his car is. It's really just parked just outside.
Mm-hmm.
Club. It's not in the car park. It's in like a parking spot just outside the club itself. So a reserved space, really. And you do see there is there is a bodyguard that just waits for the vehicle. Big balding man of the cauliflower is.
See if I can catch the license plate.
Mm-hmm.
Snap the
picture. Oh yeah. It's you roll me wits plus stuff, because there is somebody actively on the vehicle specifically looking out for people looking to tag the vehicle, basically.
Oh, I can't do it from the alleyway?
If you got out your phone or a camera and took a picture, you'd probably have to roll, because that is there's someone actively looking out for this sort of stuff. If you're just looking vaguely suspicious or homeless but otherwise aren't doing anything, then they won't react to you. But if you start taking an action in relation to the vehicle, there's a chance they may notice.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna note it. I'm just gonna note it in my phone, just like text it in a text to I'm gonna send it to Marcus and say, "Hey, hang on to this for me." Click. Shoo.
All right.
I'm not gonna put any names to it, just the combination of numbers, and say, "Hey, hang on to this for me, really quick."
That's fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. You can move yourself so you can look at the license plate without necessarily arousing any suspicion. Just texting it into your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not is not remotely an issue for you.
And I'll text Marcus out of game and just be like, "Hey, hold on to this message for me." Blah blah. So, and then go to keep and watch. From our earlier nights, have we noticed any side doors besides like the front and back door?
Yeah, there's a door on the left side of the building. There are the fire exits. There are basically on all sides. Other than that, not much. But then again, there are exits on all sides, so that's quite a lot on its own. There's actually a VIP entrance as well that exists at the side of the building.
Okay.
You know that it is often kindred that are not well respected by the keeper that enter through that entrance, usually escorted there by armed guards, who are often either the kindred who enter are often either not well liked or problematic in some way, usually hungry, and well, nobody wants a scene at the main entrance.
Yeah. Okay. All right, waiting game. Can I get into another spot like this that I can watch both entrances, like the alleyway side entrance and the front entrance?
Yeah, it won't be too hard. Yeah, you can do that quite easily.
Okay.
You begin to wait for about another 20 or so minutes. Something that interests you during that time is that around the 20-minute mark, the guard he gets into the vehicle and he turns on the engine and he actually begins to drive away.
Towards where? Like, is he going towards a specific entrance? Or just driving off in general?
He begins to drive down the road and then turn around the corner. So, a fair distance.
Text Chaz. Let him know the car has moved.
You get something of a salute emoji. It's just like an O and a 7.
Okay.
About 5 minutes passes and you get a text. It is a picture of a car.
Rendezvous for the car?
The text says, yeah, they shuffled it around back.
Alright. Start moving my way back there.
Alright. This will definitely require a dexterity stealth roll from you.
Alrighty.
How do you make your way over there?
I'm trying to... Not trying to look like I'm in a rush.
Okay.
I'm trying to think how I want to put this.
You got the main entrances, which are quite busy. The side entrance on the left side, which is not busy, but there are security on those sides. There's also the staff entrance on that side as well. where somebody's having a smoke. The right side is fairly barren. There's only a fire exit on that side. And of course there are adjacent buildings, although they're a little bit away. There's some space for the club itself. And the car park nearby.
Train. Let's go through the parking lot.
Okay. Yeah, it's a car park just not too far away, and it sort of links to around the back of the building. Although not really much is meant to park there, just a few vans, a few loading trucks. There's like 5 or 6 parking spots. But yeah, make me a Dex plus stealth roll.
Oh, I just did one. 3 successes.
3 successes. Oh, that's great. Okay, good. Sorry, I missed that.
It's okay.
All right. Yeah. So you it's the car park. It's is the occasional there's an occasional mortal that walks on through, but they're not really paying attention to you. And manned security are focusing more on the front and the left side. So you manage to make it through the car park and to sort of to the edge of the back of the building without too much trouble. You can hear the music, and you can sort of you can see sort of an ambient pulsing glow from some of the rooms of the doors.
Just kind of like chuckle to myself. Boots and pets, boots and pets, boots and pets.
Pretty much. You do stay clear of. You actually see the car as you approach, but you need to stay back from it as you can see the security. The bodyguard standing outside the vehicle, they recognizes the driver, and also a member of the club security just standing outside the back exit. He doesn't appear to be paying. He's not like strictly paying attention. He just appears to be on break, having a drink.
Okay.
Just sitting down.
Sitting down next to the car?
Yeah, he's actually sitting on one of the other parked vehicles. He's just having a drink, and it's just on his phone. He doesn't appear to be paying much attention to what's going on. But you do see your mark leave as you approach.
Duck down.
Yeah.
Text Chaz, do we want to take them both out at the car? Or we want to wait and follow them to the house?
You get a text back saying, not here.
Ready. So she'll stay hidden from sight. That way she does not draw attention to herself. And now that
you get a text from
making notes in her head on his appearance.
Yeah, he's he doesn't look much different from when he entered. But the way in which he moves, his body language suggests he is somewhat more refreshed. He seems a bit more animated. You'd wager he's fed. He seems much more at ease.
Okay. I want to take a big whiff in to like try and get his scent.
Do you have Bloodhound?
No, I don't have Bloodhound.
Oh.
I haven't been able to spend any points. I have not been gaming, I'm sorry.
I mean, you can try and catch the scent of his clothes. Kindred in general don't really have too many distinguishing features.
No.
Because they don't perspirate. So unless he was wearing some sort of perfume or cologne, you wouldn't have much of a distinguishable scent really, other than the scent of his blood, which would be very distinguishable to a kindred. You can try and catch the scent of his clothes though, although it's not as distinguishable as a person would be. So it will be at I'm going to say -2 dice penalty. And you can't track him, and your kindred senses won't apply here either.
Okay. So what am I rolling?
It will be wits plus composure.
Okay.
Actually, wits plus survival if you want to catch the scent of his clothes. If you want to catch a scent, it would be wits plus survival.
Okay.
Do you have feral senses or anything?
Give me 1 second. Let me look here. No, hold on. I need to open up my Google Docs. Sorry. Un momento, por favor. Okay. Riding the wave. Primal strength. Foot. Parkour. Resources. I forgot how much I added to my notes. Because I just put in everything so that way I could read through about everything. I went with the claws. So sunny. Come on. Look at stuff. Here, come on. No, I don't. Okay.
Well, you got your roll?
Huh? Oh, wait, no, hold on. I haven't rolled yet. So you said wits and survival -2, so...
Yeah, -2.
And... roll 2. Ooh, successes!
Okay. Kindred, very good at detecting very much predators, so they have wolf-like senses almost in a lot of areas. You catch the vague scent of his clothes. It's not very distinctive. You wouldn't be able to track him very far with it. But it's something. If he just stayed in his vehicle for the whole trip, you almost certainly wouldn't be able to keep up with him. But it is a means of at least not losing him, if that were to happen. You get a text from Chav while you catch his scent, by the way.
Okay. Where is he?
He says, or he texts you, I'm in an old banger, third row down, second to last on the right side.
Alrighty. May make my way back towards him. Or actually, before I do that, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid. Okay, make my way back to the car. Point it out. Tell him that I got at least the license plate. Not that it really matters because we don't know if he even keeps the same license plate for a week.
Something is something. If nothing, that'll give us an idea of where they're getting all their shit from.
Yeah.
We'll have somebody track that down for us later.
Yeah.
You see McDonald's, yes, I should say not just your mark, but his actual name, McDonald's cast starts. Judging from the way they got in the vehicle, it appears to be the bodyguard that will be driving.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, so as soon as they're a mile out from this place, I don't know what you want to do. I'm happy to just follow them back to their place, or if you want to have a little accident along the way, so you're cool.
Puts on the seatbelt. Let's have an accident.
See, there's a reason I came with you on this mission.
Yeah.
On his job.
Because who's the worst driver, actually? Because if we want to cause an accident, we better go out good.
I certainly don't have a fucking license, I can tell you that.
Alright, carry on.
Alright. Chav hastily starts up the vehicle. Because very apparent when he doesn't have a license.
Just tightens the seatbelt a little bit more. I really don't want to go out the window.
Yeah, not the best quality vehicle either. Seatbelts are worn. The inside of the vehicle looks like dated by 15 years. Like just it's like has fans, but it hasn't really got air conditioning. If you know what I mean?
Oh god, it's one of those ones that plug in a cigarette lighter, huh?
Yeah, it has the plug-in cigarette lighter, like that old radio, and like a CD player you can just pull out, and it looks like it's been pulled out like 3 times. It kind of fits rather loosely. It's even got a tape player. Like that's how old it is.
Oh god. Oh boy.
But as the vehicles begin to move,
It hurts so much.
It appears that Chav, while he doesn't appear to be necessarily, just at least from first impressions, the most qualified driver in the city, he does have the savvy to at least allow McDonald's vehicle to get a bit of distance before he himself drives off. As the class splutters to life and sort of in what is probably the most obnoxious turning arc you've ever seen in a vehicle, makes its way out onto the road.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is why I Uber everywhere.
Hey, I have you know. There ain't no drive smoother than Chav's Classic.
We don't want smooth, remember? And that's what terrifies me, is that I'm saying that.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
Start stretching, making sure she's all limber for this wreck. So that way she can just...
She'll survive, but I don't think the Jazz Prius is gonna. But
gonna
yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, and about 5 minutes in, I'm gonna have to make a driving check actually.
Oh boy.
The best part is, he has to make a driving check, and he has no Dotson drive.
Oh my god, it's a chance drive.
So he is rolling a grand total of 2 dice.
Fuck.
6 and a 1. Well, yeah, you tighten that fucking seatbelt as he drives down the road and drives, through the streets of London following this vehicle. Like he almost swerves multiple times into the opposite sides of the road. He misses at least one light, and you're pretty sure not intentionally. You're almost certain that he just ignored the light. I just didn't realize it was there. You get beat at multiple times as he cuts at least 3 people off. And
just got us out. Sorry, student driver. It's Alana.
About 5 minutes into the drive, he attempts to swerve and clip McDonald's vehicle, but he misses quite badly, in fact. As McDonald's vehicle immediately begins to pick up speed in response. And Jessica goes, shit, jump him.
Fuck, GTA trained this for me. Trained me for this. Just, unbuckles and just goes to go out the fucking passenger window. Oh, boy.
You're just gonna jump out of the vehicle or jump out of the car and just try and...
I'm gonna try and jump on their car.
Oh shit, okay, alright.
I thought that's what he meant. Oh fuck, this is a clusterfuck.
He was just trying to fucking, what's it called, fishtail them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just missed tragically.
You said jump him, right?
Yeah, he said jump him.
Okay, I'm jumping.
Make me a Dex Athletics roll.
Fuck.
I won't give you a penalty because I think it actually allows you to make this jump with not too much difficulty.
I was gonna say parkour.
Parkour I'd say definitely applies it. Yeah, parkour actually, if there were any penalties, parkour just negates them all. Yeah, that's right. Need to have a second look at parkour. Let's see what parkour does.
Yes, 4 successes.
Oh, almost exceptional. Okay, yeah, you leap from the vehicle, just completely smash the windscreen of Chav's just busted ass car. As you fly onto their vehicle, and just dig in with your preternatural strength into the crumple points of the car. And you hang on for dear life as the car's speed just begins to pick up and up and up, and you rapidly see Chav's car getting left behind as McDonald's vehicle swerves around the corner.
Can I activate my claws?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna activate my claws, which I think that takes the vitae. So I'm down.
It does take a point of vitae to trigger your claws, although I believe it's let's take a look here. Get one drive up real quick. But yeah, no, it doesn't take any more than an action. I know that much. Like, it's either instant or reflexive. But yeah, you can do that. What do you intend to do now? Now that you're on the vehicle?
It's just to hold on. Just to hold on right now until I figure out what to do next, because I'm solo now.
Yeah, no. You look into the
Am I near the
vehicle and you
tire?
can see both of them are like you can hear McDonald's going, shake her off, fucking hell!
Am I near the tire?
Oh yeah, you can reach the tire.
I'm gonna stab a tire.
All right.
And using the other hand to hang on for dear life.
All right, make me a strength plus brawl.
Yeah.
And then if you succeed, I'm gonna require Dex plus athletics check.
Strength brawl. Holding on to a card doesn't count as grappling, does it?
Pardon?
Holding on to for dear life to a card doesn't count as grappling, does it?
Not really, unless you're using the car as a weapon. I mean, that's just a brawl. That's just a bigger activation, I guess.
Okay. So, any minuses?
Just yeah, you're on a speeding vehicle, so I'm gonna say minus 2 dice. But you have claws to hang on, so it's not anything more than that.
I get one. I got one.
Okay. You strike the tire off the vehicle. Yeah, you completely slash the tire and clip the metallic inside of it, causing the vehicle to rapidly start spinning out. Do you want to make me that Dex plus athletics check now?
Yeah. So that was. Oh. You got one success still.
Okay. Because of your claws, yeah, you almost go flying from the vehicle, only really holding on because of how deeply your claws entrenched themselves into the boot of the car.
Oh man.
Just the screeching sound of just tearing metal as you just hold on for dear life. But the car itself comes to a screeching, spinning halt. As a few seconds pass after the vehicle stops, so you have a few moments to act before anything else happens.
I'm going for him. As dizzy as I am, I'm going for him.
Okay. Yeah, you're a bit disoriented, but you dislodge yourself from the vehicle and head around the side of the vehicle. As you go around to the passenger seat, you see the door of the driver's seat just go flying off its hinges as whomever is with him just literally kicks the door off the car and gets out.
No, balls. Do I hear any other moving vehicles like Chad's approaching? Because I'm gonna be like, Chad, hit him.
Chaz is a bit far away. He was his vehicle was not necessarily. You'd wager his vehicle was not necessarily built for a speeding car chase. You'd wager Chav wasn't really built for a speeding car chase.
The Chad just down.
But you are stranded in a deserted street of London with Chav and not with Chav, with O'Donnell, who was going to have a passenger seat, but sees you head around, and buckles himself and tries to get out the other side as the bodyguard just gets out, and I think it's just time to roll out sweet initiative.
Okay. Can I put my hand in my pocket and grab something?
Yeah.
Okay, she's pulling out her knuckles.
Okay. Remember, you've got claws on though.
Yeah, that's fine. The
Okay.
knuckles is the backup.
Oh, knuckles are a backup. Okay.
And I'm moving to get him. Let's see here.
Okay, so just gonna get my notepad open. Yeah, you just roll your initiative, and I'll add you to.
Initiative is sorry.
It is your it's a single D10
Oh yeah,
plus
that's
your
what it is.
dexterity plus composure.
Okay. +5. Okay. Six plus 5, so 11. While you're doing that, I'm gonna run away really quick. Okay.
Okay, yeah. See you in a moment. That is a 6, and what is her stat line? Where are you, Chloe? Dex +5. So, oh wow, it's a three-way tie.
All right, back.
So I have an interesting little tidbit for you. You'll be going first because you're a PC, but it was a three-way tie.
Okay.
Everybody got 11 as their end initiative, so. But yeah, you can go first.
Okay. All right, he's getting out of the car, so I'm gonna hit him while I'm gonna slash him while he's still getting out of the car. Or no, because I'm on the other side,
All
right?
right. Yeah. He's currently benefiting from cover because he's in the vehicle, so. So I just need to look up cover. Normally cover wouldn't apply to melee attacks, but it's effectively replacing his defense here because he can't maneuver properly because he's inside the vehicle, but he does have the shield of a car door. So let's see, partially, yeah, this would definitely, yeah, this accounts as partially concealed.
Okay.
So
then
you take a minus 2 dice penalty.
Okay.
I'll say his defense is half, so he's currently working with a pretty woeful defense of 1, so minus 3 dice total.
Alright, so that is... It's melee, so it is strength... Brawl?
Strength plus brawl, and obviously your vigor passively adds to that as well, and if you have a specialty in claws, that also adds an additional dice. You got grappling, so you don't have a specialty for that, but yeah. So strength plus brawl is 6 plus...
Area
don't have any vigor, so... Oh, you don't have any vigor. Oh, I guess it's fine, you have... It's fine.
Area of
Before
expertise.
you actually had vigor because of your bloodline, but makes sense. Alright, so...
I'm gonna kick
yeah,
him
it's just
back
3
into the
dice, I
car.
think, from you. Pardon?
I'm gonna kick him back into the car.
Okay, so you're gonna kick him instead. Okay.
Yeah, because I have an area of expertise in kickboxing.
Oh, what does that do, if I may ask? That's from...
It doesn't sound like it does anything except for like fighting skills.
Let me look at pair of expertise. This is the first time I've interacted with this mirror in this game, so... I think it's in the book as well. Area of expertise. Your character's uncommon specialized in one area. Choose a specialty to assign to this merit. Forgo the plus 1 die bonus afforded by a specialty in exchange for a plus 2 die bonus. So do you want to apply that to your grappling? Because I think that's the only thing you can apply it to right now.
Yeah,
outside of you've got parkour, grappling, and canines. So yeah, it would be one of those 3 you'd apply to. Oh no, yeah, our expertise. Yeah, so it would probably apply to a grappling then.
All right, then we'll treat it as such. And so
you're rolling.
Yeah. So strength plus brawl.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said minus 2, right?
But
that would negate it, right?
Because his defense is halved, and he's partially concealed.
Got it. Okay. Alrighty, so roll 3.
Alright, so you do 2 damage, 2 bashing damage to him. You just sort of lodge your foot through the window of the car door.
Mm-hmm.
And just sort of punt him right in the face. Not quite what he was expecting.
And just kind of yell, "Sit your ass down!"
He just sort of scrambles in the car. Sort of muttering panicked, incoherent sentence of expletives. But the guard is going to come around, and he's going to come at you with a nightstick. Oh, which actually lowers his initiative, so he goes last. So McDonald actually goes first. So Donald is just going to spend his action getting the fuck out of the car. And just pulls himself from the vehicle, just getting out of the now doorless driver's side. Just sort of rolling onto the glass. And and just kind of sort of pulls himself to his feet. His guard is going to hit you.
Okay.
He walks around the car and pulls out a nightstick and is just going to smash you with it.
Okay. I
like,
do
literally
have resilience.
You do have resilience. You can spend for blood. Keep in mind your blood pool, because once you get to blood 5 blood points or below, you become vulnerable to frenzy.
Yes.
Or at least hunger frenzy.
No, I'll take the hit.
Alright. So he is. What's your defense?
Defense. Because I know I should have noted that down somewhere. Where is it? 3.
Defense is. So lower of your wits and dex, and you have both at 3. So yeah, that's not bad. So that gets substantially from him. Ooh, and he strikes you very hard actually for
Which one are you rolling?
free bashing damage as he smashes you with a nightstick and just kind of whips it around you and just slams the side of your head straight onto the roof of the car, leaving a head-sized dent in it.
Okay.
He does not say a word.
Bollocks! Okay. Alright. Sorry, trying to think on my feet. So kind of using the momentum of my head, bouncing off at the fucking roof to kind of push my body off and slash him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Sorry, it's like blah, blah, blah. Alright, so that's another strength brawl.
So another strength brawl. This guy's defense is only 2.
Okay, so -2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He also does not register as a kindred.
Jesus. 2 successes. Dos.
Okay. 2 successes. So you deal. No, he's actually wearing some form of armor, but it only downgrades the damage by a slight amount. So you deal 2 lethal damage to him. As you cut him open, as you claw him, you very quickly come to realize that beneath his clothing there is he's wearing some sort of vest. That blunts your strike. Pretty hard to cut through for you, but you manage it. As you hear the first sounds come out of this man all evening as he gasps and staggers back ever so slightly. But he is not done yet.
Okay.
He is, however, bleeding quite heavily. Pardon?
Any sign of Chaz yet?
No.
Okay.
It's next round. Remus McDonald. Remus McDonald.
Yes.
He's just gonna run. He's just gonna take a movement action. He wants to get the fuck out of this mess.
Okay.
Bodyguard is gonna hit you again.
Cool.
He takes an additional point of damage because he's bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh, and he hits you for 2 bashing damage this time.
I don't have a sheet. Like an actual.
He's clearly an experienced fighter. Like he's almost as good as you. Maybe even better.
The only good thing is he's bleeding.
Yeah, you are kindred and he is not.
Okay. So hits me again. Just full on kick him where I slashed him.
Okay.
and just goes, "Stop fucking hitting me!" Nope, wrong one. Hold on.
Alright,
And
just gotta kick him this time.
roll 4. 1 success.
One success. Okay, so his armor takes down. You kick him, but and you force him back a step or two, but he doesn't appear particularly wounded.
I mostly kicked him because that's where his wound is, so that way it's just like there's still a kick, but that pressure is going to put more on the wound.
Yeah. No, you push him back, but he keeps to his feet, and manages to stay up, and he's gonna come at you again. I'm not sure if there's actually like coherent bleed out rules. I'm gonna check Chronicles real quick to make sure. But yeah. Don't think he's going to take much more bleeding damage, at least in the moment. He's not losing blood that quickly.
Okay.
So he's gonna, yeah. He's gonna take a shot at you.
Where are you rolling at? I don't see you.
I'm rolling in a special ST dice roller, so people can't see my dice rolls.
Ooh.
Remus is still fucking running. He's getting pretty far away now because he's taken 2 full movement actions.
It's fine. I'll be able to catch up to him with my parkour.
Yeah. Oh wow! The bodyguard again slams the nightstick into you, just relentlessly, trying to bring you down. Hitting you very hard, much harder than a normal mortal should be able to do. He actually manages to do another 3 bashing to you. You can trigger resilience here, of course.
Okay, so I'm at 7 bashing. How is that translating?
That's pretty. How many health levels do you have?
My health is 8.
Okay, that'd be pretty bad for you because you start taking wound penalties at your once you're on your last 3 health levels. Once your 3rd last health level takes damage, you take a -1 penalty. At the second, you take -2, and then when all your health trackers sorted, you take -3. So it does make it a lot harder for you to do damage. So it may be worth using resilience here. As,
I will burn over.
Is this mortal's seriously lying into you? He is no joke.
You know what? I'm gonna aim for his face and slash at it.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay.
I think that is a cold shot. You take a -2 dice penalty, but I think you also get a benefit if you manage to hit him. I'm just going to double check.
Okay, so that's -4?
Yeah, be -4 total, I think. Remember, you can also spend blood to increase your dice pool for the turn. The head is -3. Yeah. Okay, well, we can make a thematic if you don't want to take the cold shot, because what it basically does is if you strike somebody in the head and you deal damage equal to their size, which in this guy's case is 5, they are stunned. However, in this case, it may just be more optimal for it to be thematic, so we'll roll with that.
Okay, so...
You do avoid his armor, though, if you hit him there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just done. Done with
Okay,
it.
yeah, we'll roll for dice penalty then. Makes sense.
Okay, so
Alright, so that's a -5 dice penalty, and you can spend a blood to increase your dice pool. It's +2 dice for each blood you spend.
Okay, so
It's called physical intensity.
I'm back up to roll 3.
Mm-hmm.
1 success.
1 success. Okay, you do another another 2 lethal to him as you slash him across the face. As he goes, ah! And clutches where you just struck him, caused him intense pain. And this time he stumbles quite heavily. Like that injured him really badly and really disoriented him.
Okay.
He's not quite down, but he is. He looks like he's been heavily injured.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to start making my way for McDonald. That's going to be my next round of stuff, is getting up to him.
All right. So you can take a half movement action towards McDonald. Basically, you can move half your speed towards him. He's getting quite far away from you, as he has a speed of 10. So
my speed is 11.
Okay. Then in theory, after a prolonged chase, you'd be able to catch up to him. But right now, not so much. So, unfortunately, while you wish to disengage, this bodyguard is remarkably devoted to his job. And is actually going to try and make a grapple check on you. As he's going to take a movement action towards you, which he can do. Because he didn't move very far, and his movement speed is more or less equivalent to everybody else's here. And he's going to try and make a grapple check on you. What this entails is him basically making a roll of just his standard roll. And he makes it. So now he's managed to grapple you, and he grabs onto you, but he's not in control of the grapple. This is where we make a contested check. So you roll your strength plus your brawl, and your specialty in grappling absolutely applies here, and it's a +2 dice bonus because of your area of expertise.
All right, so
he's going to apply his standard dice. All you need is a single success because he failed that miserably.
3 successes.
Okay, yeah, you're absolutely in control of grapple. So you can just decide to leave the grapple. You can choose to turn those 3 successes into damage.
I'm going to bite him.
You can choose to bite him, yes. You're going to just bite him for lethal damage, or are you going to take vitae?
I'm going to take some vitae. Let's earn back what I've spent, because this guy is totally pissing me off.
Okay, yeah, you bite him. He cries out as you do, but it is quickly crushed into a sort of broken gasp as you knock him out, kill him. You're not immediately sure.
Do I earn back my 3 points?
Your blood potency is 1, right?
Yes.
So you can only take 1 vitae a round. So how much vitae you can take is equal to your blood potency in a round.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna take.
Yeah, the most powerful kindred can take like 10 blood points and just sanguinate some poor bastard in a single turn. But you've already heavily damaged him, so this is gonna be very, very dangerous to him. So he drops down. He's certainly not conscious, or he's rapidly losing consciousness. He certainly can't fight you anymore. Remus actually sees this, and then he turns back and starts running back towards you.
Cool. I'm just gonna take the 1 point. Does that heal me?
You gain a vitae back.
Okay.
So
I have to spend blood to heal that. That's what it is.
You need to spend blood to heal. Now, fortunately, when he's taking bashing damage, and bashing damage, you can heal 2 per 1 point of vitae spent. Bashing damage is very easy to heal off for a kindred. These are largely superficial wounds. How much damage are you on right now?
7 bashing.
7 bashing. Oh, keep in mind, if you're on 7 bashing, you should have taken a very large dice penalty to all of your checks. You should be taking a -3 dice penalty to every single one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just to note for next time. Like you won't be torpid for bashing damage, but you will take wound penalties because your body is so like tattered that like it becomes it's mildly painful, and just like moving an arm is quite difficult when it's sort of hanging by a thread of tendon.
Okay. Can I then use that point of vitae that I took and heal?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep in mind how much blood you're currently on as well.
Okay.
Once you hit 4, you're definitely going to be required to make kind of defensive checks.
Yeah. And you said that it takes away 2 points.
Takes away 2.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm 5 bashing. So any penalties?
You have 8 health levels. Actually, what's yours? I'm just going to double check because you are you have stamina 2, health. Health starts at 5, stamina 2 puts you at 7, then your resilience is 1, which puts you at 8, yeah. So, okay, yeah, you're at 8. I was just double checking, I thought it was a little bit higher than that. Yeah, no, you're not at any penalties right now, I don't think, because it's 6, 7, and 8 where you get penalties. So if you're just on your 5th, then you're not at any penalties. This is about the amount of damage your body can take without incurring inhibition.
Got it. I just drop him when I'm done. If he's unconscious or on his way, smack to his head should probably finish that. Start looking around to see what direction he's in.
Oh, he's heading towards you.
Oh, thank you. Makes my job a whole lot easier.
He saw what happened as he was running away, and then he sort of stopped for a moment when he saw the bodyguard drop, and then started running towards you, or at the bodyguard.
Grab the bodyguard's nightstick.
Okay. He starts running towards you. You'll meet him within a turn because he's just going to run into you. But as he runs at you, he says, "Stop! Okay, just don't kill him. I'll give you whatever you want." And the Alec has his hands up in the air.
Cool. Points the nightstick at him and just motions it for him to get down.
No.
Get down.
He's gonna die if we don't do something. Like he does get on his knees, has his hands up, and he's like, "Look, there's a first aid kit in the back of the car. Like, just."
Does Chaz show up?
No, he's still not there yet. You have to keep in mind he almost crashed his car.
Yeah.
And then their car, but Donald's car started to accelerate much faster than his car could keep up. So he might still have a lead on you. He might not. But it's probably going to take him at least a few minutes to catch up to you if he does, if he still has a lead on you.
I'll call him and
because
let him know where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know where you are. There's like there's a street. There's a street sign.
And I walk to go get that car door that's off of its hinges on the ground. And just says, "Stay put. Stay."
Look, what are you after?
You.
What?
You!
Like,
Grabs the car door, starts walking back over to him. Please keep your
what
arms.
do you want from me?
Please keep your arms
Like,
inside the vehicle.
he's sort of on the street with his arms up. He's not in the vehicle.
I know, but no, she just metaphor.
Oh, she just says that. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I can play that whoosh.
Yeah,
Look, just
and
don't
she
kill my
puts
man,
the car
alright?
door over him.
Look, he's loyal. He's loyal. He deserves better than this.
That's fine. I'll deal with him in a minute. But I'm making sure you don't go anywhere.
I mean, what are you looking for? The books? I mean, I can tell you. Look, I can just give you all the numbers if you want.
Just gives him that, like, deadpan look. Like, do I look like I have all the details? And just proceeds to put the car door over him and squeeze the metal in, so it kind of restrains him.
You don't
With
have
his
vigor. You
arms.
can't do that.
No? Okay, damn.
No, you definitely need vigor for that.
Damn it. Okay.
That's trying to bend metal, like pretty like a large portion of metal as well, like a full-on car door. So
Fine. Can I rip out some seatbelt and tie his hands with it?
yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of hasty. You reckon he could probably get out of it if he really tried, but it binds him at least temporarily.
Sit down and goes to the back of the vehicle. Calls Chaz.
Look, what do you? Okay, yeah, you call Chav. He's where you at?
Gives my coordinates. Give my location.
I'll be right there. You got the guy?
I got the guy.
Fuck yes.
Just stay here.
All
She's
right.
talking.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Nice work. Clicks off.
Goes into the trunk, grabs the first aid kit, drops it right next to him, and stands in front of McDonald. There, first aid kit.
McDonald.
No, in front of the bodyguard, right next to the bodyguard, and then go and stand in front of McDonald. There, he's got the first aid kit.
No, the guy's unconscious. He's slowly bleeding out.
Yeah.
Unless you're just okay. Oh shit. I feel like I've miscalculated here.
Just like, there, he's got it. Okay, so, we're just gonna wait now.
Do something!
I will, once my partner gets here.
You can actually sense the bodyguard's pulse is getting rapidly weaker, because you can sense that of kindred senses. And you think that's probably also why McDonald was panicking, because he would definitely be able to sense that as well.
And anyways, I'm here for you. I'm not here for him.
Yeah, what do you want? I'll give it to you.
I don't want anything from you.
Then why are you here? Why are you killing my man and fucking up my car?
Because I have a job.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot of things. Give me a good reason to save your buddy.
I already told you. I'll give you whatever you fucking want.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this.
This isn't a time for a fucking discussion. He's gonna die.
Hold on. Just kind of growls to herself. Stay. goes over, opens up the damn fucking first aid kit, gets out the pad, and just start putting pressure on.
Okay. So, yeah, do you have any medicine? Oh, you don't. Okay. Yeah, this is going to require a medicine
It's just
check.
hot
Again, minus 3
count.
dice penalty because you're unskilled. So I think this is a chance dice.
Okay, so what is it? Would it be intelligence? No, it's a chance die. Fuck. Hey, the only thing is now he can't yell at me for killing his friend.
I mean, he was still going to yell at you.
Nope. None.
Oh, that was almost a dramatic failure as well. Oh boy.
You know what? I
Okay.
will even like make some noises like, "Come on, you bastard, don't die!" Like listening to his heartbeat.
You can tell that Chloe can tell that whatever she is doing is not helping.
I know it's called subtlety, so the guy, doesn't get that upset. Because I don't need that guy to be upset. Boy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. McDonald's actually just got to head on over.
Stay put.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
He's gonna make a medical check unless you attempt to stop him.
Go for it.
He actually gets 3 successes.
Okay.
He doesn't actually have that high dice pool, but he manages to stabilize him. At least briefly. At least it looks like, judging from what you can tell of the bodyguard's breathing rate begins to stabilize, it begins to become a bit more relaxed. His heart rate, his pulse is still weak, but you can still feel it. It's not fading anymore. And he.
At any point during this trip, I'm going to snap his neck. Do you understand?
What trip?
Once my partner gets here.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Look, I told you, I'll give you whatever you want, but I'm not going to be taken fucking hostage.
I can snap his neck right now.
Say that again.
Just say.
Look, do you even know who I am?
No, and I don't care.
He actually slams his hand. He's like fucking behind hands against the fucking car. Look, I run the fucking books with this whole shit show around here, alright? I'll give them to you if you just let me and my boy walk away.
Sorry, that was not in the agreement.
Well, it's what you're probably fucking after. I mean, I assume you're a Carthian. You look like it.
Well, thanks. It's a really show. I really worked on this outfit and the stench of staking out your fucking place for 3 days. I'm tired. I just want this done. And if I take you in alive, the more chances you stay alive. It was either you come in alive or dead.
Fuck you. You think the Carthians are gonna keep me alive? You fucking bootlicking lying piece of shit.
Is he like, how close is he?
Oh, he's really close to you. Like, he had to do the medical check. Like, he had to get like really close to you. Like I've seen what your people have fucking done. You tore our heads from our fucking bodies. You burned down fucking Elysium. You think I trust a fucking word what you say? You're either a lying piece of shit or so incredibly naive I don't know whether to fucking be mad at you or feel sorry for you.
Well, I've kept another Invictus, siding with us alive, so it's gotta count for something.
Oh, so fucking traitor then. Wow, real fucking great. Yeah.
Only a traitor.
Yeah, I really
because all
trust
the
that,
blood
right?
went put on her. By you
Gonna make
guys.
quick politics roll.
Well, I mean, I was there, so.
You're talking about that Belenko girl, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she murdered her fucking sire.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, so now the coffins aren't even checking who they take in. Probably fucking Aiden.
I don't like politics. I just want this war to be done.
Oh, but you'll gladly be fucking used for it. That's why you're here, right? Like, you know what I do? I run fucking books. I'm not a part of any war. I'm just trying to keep people fucking fed. And trying to not fucking die.
Keep people fed.
I don't care about you. I didn't care about the fucking
Out there.
coffins until they decided to kill people in Elysium.
Just thinking to herself, Chav.
Look, he's in a really old car, right?
Jesus.
He's in a really old fucking car that barely works and just
really
swerved off a road and
remain
probably crashed it.
She's trying really hard to keep her composure. And I mean, if he looks, she's probably dead calm, just like, I'm gonna be the better of the two and not get overworked over this, even though I just took a fucking beating from this shit show that I'm saving right now. The guy's still looking, is McDonald still looking very heated?
Oh, he's looking super heated. It's like a mixture of oh shit, I'm going to die, but also extremely angry. It's that sort of impotent rage, you know? Like, who do you want? You want fucking Shade? You want Gauntlet? I'll hand them to you. I don't care about them. They're assholes.
And all of a sudden thinks, oh, Gauntlet was on my list.
Half of us want them fucking dead. Most of us want them fucking dead.
If you can get me Gauntlet, I'll secure your life.
I need my freedom, not my life. I mean, you didn't even know who I was. Can you guarantee I even live? Like, you don't really seem to know a lot about what's going down. Like, did you know that your people fucking broke Elysium? And, massacred a third of the people there?
Well, I didn't know it was a third.
Like, I mean, I don't know how many people died. I just saw bodies dropping and people frenzying. I got out. I was fucking lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the room where Stanford was. He got my ass out of there.
Mental note.
Kind of puts his bound hands on the car again. So what are you gonna do now? Kill me and what? Torture me for info?
No. I keep my word.
I mean, I don't think there's. I mean, I don't. You don't know. No, you don't. You don't. You don't know what the given word is. Otherwise, your people wouldn't have butchered everyone in Elysium. You wouldn't
I was
have
a
broken a
guardian before
decades-long
this. Hey,
treaty.
oi,
No, we swear oaths.
oi.
We know what one's word means. Fuck.
Stay put.
No.
Stands up. Walks over to the other side, pulls out her phone. Calls one of the phone numbers for Verb.
Ah, shit. All right. Yeah, you. The phone is answered, but not by Verb. It's a masculine voice, and they just say, "Who's this?"
It's Brothers. Where is she?
What's your business?
Oh, I got McDonald.
I'll put her on the line for you.
Thank you. Just doesn't say anything. Just says, I have McDonald.
Yeah, there's a lot of. You also notice there's a lot of ambient noise in the background.
Cool. So she's still at your place.
Until eventually you hear Verve gets on the line. Hey, I heard you caught yourself an Invictus.
I do.
Ahaha.
So he's willing to give me more information from our talk, like the locations of some people we were looking for.
Alright.
What were your
We
plans?
can just take it from him.
This is true. So my question is, were we just going to collect the info and kill him?
Very
Or
much.
can we use them?
For what?
Run more numbers.
We got our own people for that. We're just looking for. He runs, as you already know, he runs a bunch of books for the Summer Shades Rex and for Gauntlet. Doesn't quite have full access from what I've been told, but it was a healthy lead.
Okay. Just saying, Stanford got him out of Elysium.
Treacherous prick.
So he might have more to offer.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you're going soft on me. You aren't really speaking for Vicky's life, are you? Dude's literally a fucking banker. He's everything we stand against.
Alright, well, we're probably going to need a vehicle because I don't know what condition my partner's Prius is going to be in when it gets here.
You let Chav drive?
It was
You're
part of the
fucking
plan
crazy.
originally.
Yeah. He was the one who told you that, right?
No, I said it's part of the plan. I wanted him to crash, except he failed, so I GTA'd it and hopped on the car.
That's kind of what happens when, you get a guy who has no idea how to drive a fucking car. There's a reason. Have you seen his fucking car?
Yes, I've seen his fucking car. His fan.
Yeah, there's a reason it barely fucking works.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll get you a ride.
Okay.
You probably can't remain on the street much longer anyway.
Yeah, no. We need to kill that car. But I'd appreciate like another set of boots on the ground.
Yeah, I'll send some guys over there.
Thank you. cuts the phone.
Remus is just looking at you with a very resigned look, but is also very how to say. There is a sense of, I wouldn't say defiance more than it is. It's just resigned, but in a very sort of self-confident, I told you so way.
The only point was that I tried.
Yeah, anything to say, keep your word, right?
Doesn't have to matter to you, so long as I can sleep good at night. I used to be on your guys' side. I used to even ride the fence and view it from both sides.
Now you go around murdering people on the streets of London?
No. Considering he's still alive.
What do you think is going to happen when your boys show up?
That's on them. Not on my conscience.
No, it ain't. You made the fucking call. Gave you a fucking offer. But whatever. Doesn't fucking matter now.
Just leans up against the car, watching them, but keeping an eye up.
Yeah. He begins whistling quite loudly. In fact, it's a very abrupt whistle. It's like when you kind of put two fingers in your mouth and you whistle. It's sort of like that.
Oi. I'll become the murderer you want me to be.
I don't want you to be anything. The only thing I wanted was to get a meal and go home.
Text that same number. Expedite.
You know, as he's whistling, I assume you move him because, you know, you've been on the street for like a good, several minutes now, and it's like, you know, you're at risk of compromising yourself if you're on the street. So I assume you move him off the street and the body
And I text Jeff, you're failing right now. Expedite.
You can tell he's using animalism as he's whistling.
I have to kill a dog. I will.
He's using animalism on the birds.
Oh,
There's quite a lot of birds, pigeons, even predator birds, actually, even birds of prey in London. There's no shortage of birds in the area, really. Even a flock of pigeons still flying around. But you can interpret what he's saying because of animalism.
Whistle again. I'm gonna make you eat your fist.
You can tell that he said, "Tell every dead thing you see McDonald is compromised." That's all he says. But you can attempt to contest it, by the way, because you have animalism of your own, right? I think you do.
I do have animalism.
All right. Then yeah, you can make a roll to contest his.
Okay, so what am I rolling? This is the first time I'm doing that.
It's a clash of wills, so you roll me a blood potency plus your animalism.
Okay.
That's it, and then whoever gets the most successes wins. If it's a draw, I don't know what happens.
So
I will
2.
treat it as defender wins. So you need to get more successes than him. Because that's generally the rule I've seen applied to most games of this format. Okay, so both of you fail because he gets a 2 or 3 and a 1. So he actually came closer to success than he did. So he does succeed at his animalism because it's a very easy check for him to make.
Damn it.
And you both fail the clash of wills, so defender wins. He carries through his command because he was the primary figure in that whole instance. So yeah. Now, granted, you're not sure how effective that command will be. Obviously, animals are fairly simple, so he's made the command very broad. It's literally going to be what you imagine is all of these birds will fly around and will probably start talking to corpses of dead foxes and dogs and cats and other birds. But if they do run into a kindred and they have animalism, then they may be able to interpret his command. But he's obviously taking sort of a moonshot. Like it's really nothing other than him just kind of giving you or the movement the middle finger, as it were. Sort of like a final petty act of defiance as opposed to anything that's actually threatening to you.
Just kind of look at him, deadpan again, and go, seriously.
What? What could he fucking do to me at this point? And don't answer that. I'm sure your superiors will have ideas.
Yeah. Check my, invisible watch again, counting the freckles. Come on.
And at this point, a van shows up. Simple white van, very pedestrian, and a few kindred pop out of it. None that you recognize, but you understand that they're kindred, and well, they've come to the location that you called for, so probably Carthians. In fact, definitely Carthians.
Go up to the driver. Get him wherever you are taking him quick. He made a call out.
Will do. He points to the unconscious bodyguard.
And if he gets any snarky, kill the guy. Actually, hold please.
No.
Once Remus is in and they're loading the guy, just puts a hand up, walks over to the bodyguard. Making the snarky remark with her claws still out. Can I rip out the guy's throat?
Oh yeah. Easy.
Does so.
Scooter girl. Oh fuck. He screams out. I'm actually gonna have to make a frenzy check. That's a big penalty for him. Wow, he somehow succeeds. Yeah, 2 dice. Man, he barely is in control of himself. Like you hear his beast roar out as he lunges towards you, but is immediately pulled back and slammed into a nearby wall. As And as he's dragged into the vehicle, as he's screaming at you, fuck you! You're all fucking monsters! You're all killers! Fucking bootlicking shitholes!
Enjoy your time. And walks off.
It doesn't matter. You're all going to die. You've already lost. Valerius is one and he's going to kill all of you. Stanford will be the new prince.
Make sure you record all that for her. Is that clapping?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Coming from whom?
Pardon?
Who was the clapping coming from?
Sorry, I wasn't. That was just a.
Oh, okay. Like, who's clapping?
Yeah. Would it be? Would this be a great place to end the scene? I think because it is almost 5 a.m. my time. So.
Oh yes, go for it.
Okay. All right. And I think with that, with this man being escorted into the vehicle, screaming in both fear, agony, and hatred. End the scene now on that rather grim note. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye.